All right, goblet squats. You can use a dumbbell or kettlebell, whatever you have access to, or whatever you are a little more comfortable with. Using a kettlebell, I will say, can be a little cumbersome, especially when you start getting a little heavier in the weight. But if I'm going to use a kettlebell, I want to hook my thumbs right around the handle. The handle should be on my chest. All right, so now feet wider than my hips. All I'm going to do now is I want to drive back in my behind, right? So I'm going to go into a hip hinge, making sure I'm driving my knees out, my elbows are down, driving tall. Pushing back, spread the floor with my feet, and as I come up, I want to rip the floor apart. Okay, so a side view, I'm going to sit back in my heels. On the way up, I'm trying to pull the floor apart with my feet. Ripping the floor apart. Hey, a couple things we see, right? We'll see people squat down, knees over toes. You want to make sure you're driving back, right? So think about squatting back, not down. If I'm going to use a dumbbell, I'm just going to hold it just like this on my chest. Same thing now, sitting back, ripping the floor apart on the way up. When we say rip the floor apart, I want you to imagine there's a crack in the floor, and as you stand up, you're trying to spread that crack open with your feet, right? So I'm trying to tear the floor apart. That'll put a little more in my glutes, and I won't get it in my low back.